So we are going to discuss the topic Cauchy-Schwarz inequality in Rn. Okay, here I am considering the space Rn. Okay, this inequality holds in many of the vector spaces. Here I am considering the space Rn. Okay, if you are considering another space, you can also do the proof of Cauchy-Schwarz inequality in the same way in that space also. Okay, so in Rn, I am taking two vectors u and v. So u and v are two vectors in Rn. Rn is the space of all n tuples. Okay. Then modulus of u dot v is less than or equal to length of u into length of v. Okay. Though this can also be read as norm of u into norm of v. Okay. So modulus of u dot v, we have already seen the dot product of two vectors in Rn. So u dot v is the dot product of u and v. So the dot product, if we take the dot product of u and v, we get a scalar quantity. So modulus of u dot v means the modulus of a scalar quantity of the scalar quantity u dot v, and that is less than or equal to length of u into length of v. Okay, length of u can also be written as just inside two single vertical lines. Okay, and length of v can also be written as inside two just single vertical lines. Okay, here I am used double vertical lines on both sides of u and both sides of v. Instead of using double vertical lines, you can use single vertical line. But when we use single vertical line, we get confused with this modulus and length. So to avoid that confusion, I have used modulus here. In the left hand side it is modulus, and in the right hand side, in order to denote length, I am used double vertical lines. So this is written as, so Cauchy-Schwarz inequality states that for two vectors u and v in Rn, modulus of u dot v is less than or equal to length of u into length of v. Okay. So just we are just going to the proof of Cauchy-Schwarz inequality. It is very simple. Okay, we can prove this in various methods, but I used a technique here, that is this method is very simple to prove. Okay. So we have u dot v is equal to length of u into length of v into cos theta. This is the basic definition of u dot v in any space. Okay, we can define it as the dot product u dot v by u dot v is equal to, no, we can read this as length of u or norm of u, norm of v. Okay, norm means length of the vector. Okay, so norm of u into norm of v into cos theta, where theta is the angle between the vectors u and v. Okay, we are treating the vectors. We are treating u and v as vectors in Rn. Okay, as Rn is a vector space over R. Okay. Okay, so u dot v is norm of u into norm of v into cos theta, where theta is the angle between u and v. Next up, we are taking the modulus on both sides. So mod u dot v is equal to modulus of length of u into length of v into cos theta. So so just look at here. Here length of u or norm of u. Anyway, norm of u gives the length of the vector u, and norm of v gives the length of the vector v. So length of a vector is always positive. Okay, positive of 0, length of 0 vector is 0. Anyway, length is always greater than or equal to 0. It will not take the negative value. So while taking modulus, so giving modulus to this length has no meaning. So we can take it outside because these quantities are always positive. So this is equal to norm of u into norm of v into mod cos theta. And for cos theta can be positive, negative, and all. So we are giving modulus to cos theta only because the other two quantities are always non-negative. Okay. So mod u dot v is equal to norm of u into norm of v into mod cos theta. And look at here, but mod cos theta is always less than or equal to 1. Why? Because minus 1 less than or equal to cos theta less than or equal to 1. Okay. We know that cos theta lies in the range minus 1 and plus 1. Okay. So minus 1 less than or equal to cos theta less than or equal to 1 means the minimum value of cos theta is minus 1 and maximum value of cos theta is 1. So when we take the modulus, when we take mod cos theta, that value is always less than or equal to 1. Okay, so I think this is clear to you. Mod cos theta is always less than or equal to 1 because cos theta lies in the range minus 1 to plus 1. For the values from minus 1 to plus 1, when we take modulus, that quantity is always, that quantity lies between 0 and 1. Okay, so mod cos theta is always less than or equal to 1. So I am substituting this value of mod cos theta as less than or equal to 1 here. So this equality becomes an inequality. Therefore, mod u dot v is less than or equal to. norm of u into norm of v into 1, because this mode cos theta is less than or equal to 1. So when we are substituting 1 here, this equality becomes an inequality less than or equal to. So we get mod u dot v is less than or equal to length of u into length of v into 1. That is mod u dot v is less than or equal to length of u into length of v. So this is what Cauchy-Schwarz inequality state. Mod u dot v is less than or equal to length of u into length of v. Okay. So the proof is very simple. Okay. Uh, Next we go to a problem. Next we are considering a problem. Okay, verify Cauchy-Schwarz inequality for the vectors x is equal to 1, 1 and y is equal to 5, 1. So we have to verify Cauchy-Schwarz inequality for the vectors x and y. Here x and y are taken from the space R2 because it has two components. Okay, so we have to prove what modulus of x dot y. So Cauchy-Schwarz inequality states that for x and y, what is Cauchy-Schwarz inequality? Mod x dot y less than or equal to norm x into norm y. Okay, we have to verify this. This inequality is true here. Okay. So we are taking the vector, given vector x is 1, 1. Okay, we are taking that vector and find norm of x. Norm of x is the length of x, that is root of 1 square plus 1 square. Just take the square of the components and then take square root. Okay. So 1 square plus 1 square, that is root 2. Next vector, y is 5, 1. So length of y is root of 5 square plus minus 1 square, that is root of 25 plus 1, that is root of 26. Then we are taking, okay, we have to verify this inequality. So we are finding x dot y. X dot y is the vector 1, 1 dot 5, 1. So find the dot product, that is multiply the corresponding components and add. So 1 into 5 plus 1 into minus 1, that is 5 minus 1, that is 4. So x dot y is 4, then mod x dot y is modulus of 4. 4 is positive, hence modulus of 4 is 4 itself. Okay. So we got the left hand side, mod x dot y is 4. Then we have to find the right hand side, mod x into norm x into norm y. So norm x into norm y is, we have already find norm x and norm y root 2 and root 26. So norm x into norm y is root 2 into root 26. That is root 2 into 26 can be written as root of 2 into 13. So root 2 into root 2 into root 13. Root 2 into root 2 is 2. So it is 2 root 13. That is 2 into root 13 value is 3.6056. So it becomes 7.2112. Here look at mod x dot y. Mod x dot y is 4 and norm x into norm y is 7.2112. So clearly mod x dot y is less than or equal to norm x into norm y, because 4 is less than or equal to 7.2112. Hence, thus norm mod x dot y is less than or equal to norm x into norm y. Thus Cauchy-Schwarz inequality is verified.